Alright, what's up everybody? Today I want to kind of talk about my snakes and why I purchased the snakes that I purchased and plans I have in the future for what I want to breed and stuff like that. So I want to start talking about the first snake that I purchased was a normal female. I watched a lot of videos on YouTube. Guys like Miguel from Always Evolving Pythons, Mutation Creation. There's a lot of different videos I was watching. And it seemed unanimously through a lot of different channels that buying females is the best way to invest in starting a ball python collection if you want to start breeding and stuff like that. So I'm browsing. At the time I was browsing Craigslist, looking at all the different types of morphs. I didn't have a lot of money to buy any big morphs. I really wanted to get something like a clown. I love the blue-eyed Lucies, but I didn't have money to buy them. So I went to Craigslist first to see about finding some cheap snakes, you know, and I came across a female, and the guy wanted 30 bucks for her, so I jumped on it right away. And I'll show you her right now. Now, I will say that when I was looking for ball pythons on Craigslist, I wasn't looking for normals. But when I came across this one for 30 bucks, I figured, why not jump on that? I mean, a normal's a nice addition to your collection. She's going through it, getting ready to go in her shed right now. She is a real jumpy female. She never bit me yet, but she gets really jerky. I can see her eyes are starting to get a little cloudy, so she is going into a shed. So I'm not going to keep her out here for too long. She's not the prettiest normal, but she was 30 bucks, so I jumped on her right away. Just to try and get myself a female into my collection. And so the more I was looking into the Blue-Eyed Lucy thing, I learned that to create Blue-Eyed Lucies, you can use 2 Mojaves, or 2 Lessers, or a Mojave Lesser, and you get Blue-Eyed Lucies. So I immediately found, through a lot of the YouTube channels, I found Morph Market. I went there looking for a Mojave female. There's a lot of Mojave females there. Some cheaper, some more expensive. But there was one Mojave female that really caught my eye, and I had to have her as part of my collection. I met up with the guy out by Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. I'm not going to release his name. I don't know how you feel about that, but she was a Mojave female. She was 200 grams. No, he had her as 120 grams. But she had a long, beautiful stripe going down her back, which I've seen some Mojaves with stripes, but never with a perfect stripe going all the way down her back. So I had to have her. All right, so here she is. And you can see how the colors pop on her. She's so beautiful. See if I can get her to open up so I can show you her stripe. Her stripe goes completely down her back, top to bottom, all the way up behind her head. You can see there. Nice clean underneath. She was feeding on, or she is feeding on rat pups. And she pounds them down. She pounded 2 down for me already. And I bet if I threw something else in there, she would pound that down too. Now, my family named her Coco, which I owned snakes in the past. I didn't ever name my snakes, but you can kind of see here she has the letter C and the letter O. On the other side she got the same thing as C and the O. So my wife decided, why not name her Coco? So her name is Coco. So after searching Morph Market, I found her. Now the big thing for me is, do I want to use a male Mojave or a lesser Mojave? So I figure what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy another female, and it's going to be a lesser. That way I have a female Mojave and a female lesser. And I'm probably going to buy another Mojave, just because my plans kind of changed up a little bit. So this female here is just a Mojave. I'm not sure what he bred her with, if she's het for anything. He didn't tell me anything. But I will say this. I am loving the clowns. So my next lesser that I buy, which is going to be in the next few weeks, is going to be a lesser 100% het for clown. Then I'm going to buy another Mojave female, 100% het for clown. And most likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a lesser male who's 100% het for clown. Because I kind of like the way the lesser clowns look better than the Mojave clowns. I don't know. My personal opinion, the lesser clowns look better, but it seems like the Mojave clowns are a little more expensive. I don't know. I like the lesser clowns. So I plan to get a lesser male to put on the 3 females. So out of these females, I should get from all three some blue-eye Lucies, and I should be getting some clowns, whether they're, you know, lesser or Mojave. That'll be seen when the time comes. But I definitely want to try to up my chances of getting some lesser clowns or some Mojave clowns by getting everything het for clown. And it's not even really that much more expensive to get a het for clown. I mean, I've seen Mojave het clowns going for $150 on Morph Market. So, and the males are even cheaper. So that's my plan. I think it's good to have a game plan. I love snakes. I love ball pythons. And I would really like to produce some really nice ones one day. I just finished my rack a couple days ago. It's looking really nice. I feel lucky to even have a rack. I mean, seriously, it's all wired up. I got my stuff ready to go. I mean, I'm happy. It's time to start getting some snakes and filling up my rack. I'm not planning to fill this whole rack up. Like I said, my plan is to keep it small. I'll have 4 females all together. I'll have my normal female. I'll have my Mojave female. Then I'll have another Mojave and lesser female het for clown. Then I'll have my male. So all in all, it'll be 6 snakes. Or 5 snakes. My math's a little messed up. 5 snakes. 4 females all together, 1 male. That's how the plan's going so far. So I'm really liking this female here. She's really nice. She has a really good temperament. I can tell the guy who I got her from took good care of her and fed her nice, and obviously they were handling her. She's really relaxed. My kids hold her. I'm really happy with this purchase. And I paid $125 for her. I drove 120 miles and I paid $125 for her. So, like I said, you see them a little more expensive, some are cheaper, but I was willing to pay the extra to get this stripe. Who knows what plans I'll have for her in the future, you know, as far as that stripe goes. So, that's pretty much it. So far it's 2 snakes in my collection. I really have a plan to do something nice with these snakes one day. It'll take some time. Obviously my beginning videos are a lot closely spaced because I did everything so quick in the beginning. But once I have all my snakes, I mean, I'll do update videos on each snake that I get. So there will be more videos coming if I have any updates. But the channel won't really, I think, grow until I start breeding and showing off my babies and doing some egg cuttings. I can't wait till that time comes. So I hope to make some better videos in the future with some better content. So until that time comes, I want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank everybody for the subscribers that I do get so far. And I want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. So as you can see, as I'm doing the edits on this video, I got a comment and a heart from JKR Reptile. So that's pretty motivating to have one of the big guys comment back on one of the comments I put on one of his videos. So pretty motivating, pretty nice.